Hello everybody, it's Severaltable4 for another weekly update. We're gonna work backwards this time. We're gonna talk about the actual update stuff after. But yeah, I guess in order of importance, next Sunday night, so a week from tonight when I'm uploading this, is gonna be the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah. It's the New Year. It's a day of... It's it's called the Yom Hadin, the Day of Judgment. We celebrate the start of a new year, but also it's when we're judged for our actions of the previous year, and it dictates how the following year is going to go. I bring this up because it's something I ask every year, but forgiveness is something that you can get from God when you do things between yourself and God, and you can ask Him for forgiveness, and hopefully in His unending mercy He grants you that if the infraction is not too bad. But you can't ask for forgiveness from God for things that you've done to other people until you get their forgiveness. It doesn't work that way. You don't get the easy way out of just ignoring the hurt party. So I bring this up because I ask every year, as we're coming up to the time, if there's something I've done that you've been holding a grudge for, or something that you think I've done wrong, or that I should have done that I didn't, or anything, please let me know. I just want to make things right with people, always, but especially in this time of year. This wasn't a good year for me, and I wasn't there. I wasn't there for a lot of people, and even if you don't do something that has a very equal ability to hurt the people around you because they need you. And I've been very, very distant, and we're going to talk about continuing that trend. But I'm sorry. It eats me up a lot, and I wish I could do more for so many people here and in the real world. But so if you have any outstanding grievances, please do let me know. I want to try to make things right. As for other things on that subject, Final Fantasy X-2 finished last week. There's bonus stuff in the last mission that I want to do, but I've decided I'm just not going to start that right now. I'm taking this week off from videos. I'm gonna take it off as much as I can from social media. For the past bunch of months, you've seen I've been taking little breaks here and there, but for the past 6 months, I would say, Twitter and Discord have just become very toxic for me. Not necessarily because of toxic people, but because of my inability to process being in communities. Just people talking and joking around gives me anxiety when I'm not, whether I'm in the conversation or not. It has nothing to do with me. It's not I'm not part of this thing. It's I shouldn't be part of this. And I know that the answer to that of I don't feel I belong in the community is participate less is really stupid, but it's the only thing that really works. I can't participate more because that's just infinitely harder for me to do. And I just don't feel like artificially injecting myself into things works. But also on Twitch, I haven't been showing up to people's Twitch streams that I used to, and it eats me up because I don't know if they think that I don't like them anymore, or that I was just using people to get to a certain position, and then once I got there, just leaving, ignoring them, or anything like that. It's really just because I don't feel right being there or anywhere really, and it's a a spiral. It's been a spiral for a while, and I need to take a lot more time away from letting myself spiral by just staring at the window with the Discord or Twitter open, just, standing outside and staring in and watching all the people having fun, and then internalizing that that's not me, or occasionally tapping on the glass and adding something. But I think it's better if I just walk away for a while from things. But yeah, so I'm not going to be uploading videos this week. Probably till after the Jewish holidays. I might do stuff in between. It's possible that I'm going to get bored and start recording something. We'll see, because recording is half the time that I use in my life. I don't do anything with my life. I've been getting out more by not participating in social media. I have been getting out a lot the past few weeks, and those times are nice. I want to die a little bit less, but yeah, overall it's not been good, and I need to even if, like I said, even if the communities I'm part of are not toxic, it's toxic for me, so I just need to not be part of that. So I don't know how well I'm going to do it. I'm not saying like I can't actually take the step to uninstall Discord and Twitter from my phone and shut my computer off. I can't do that. But I'm going to try my very hardest to just not check on it constantly. Like, limit it to maybe just a few points a day or something, maybe once a day. We'll see. I really don't know. It's a play by ear thing. I can't be dramatic and say I'm taking a break for a month, as we all know that doesn't happen. I know very few people that can actually do that, and I am not one of them. I applaud people that can just not interact online for a long period of time, but there's just a lot going on all the time, and there's definitely the fear of missing out. Even if I'm gone for Sabbath, I'm gone Friday night to Saturday night every week, and I come back and it's like there's always a fear of, what did I miss? What's on fire this time? There's a lot can happen in a day. And, whenever I come back is always just no matter how good the day was before that, it's just a flood of anxiety and depression, even if I don't see anything particularly depressing. But it's just, everything is too overwhelming for me. So I can't keep that up. I need to change it. So I'm sorry. I was just talking about how I haven't been there for people, but I need to not exist for larger periods of time, and I apologize that I'm going to be missing things. It's not you, it's me. And I really mean that. I'm sorry. I don't really have much else to say on that matter. But I guess let's end the video off on a completely different note. There was a Nintendo Direct last week, and there was a state of play, and I'm not gonna say everything here, but I'm gonna say the things that stood out to me that I liked. There's a new Fire Emblem. Xenoblade DLC. Theater Rhythm game, I'm very excited for that. Mario Parties and Pokemon Stadium coming to Switch Online. Mario Kart 8 tracks coming. Pikmin 4 was teased again. Crisis Core is coming out a week after my birthday. Tales of Symphonia, which is really nice, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and which is the Breath of the Wild 2 now has a name. And State of Play, is there anything that I actually thought was... There's a game called Stellar Blade that looked cool. But yeah, it was a all-around really, really nice Direct. I had a drawing last week. I'm going to try to do the last 2. I only had 3 Patreon pieces. I'm going to try to finish them up before Rosh Hashanah just so that I don't have to deal with that right at the end of the month. Where is it? So yeah, I did a drawing of Gatomon from Digimon. I really like how it came out. It's cute. It's on Redbubble if you want it. I put a couple things on Redbubble, including recent Xenoblade tie-on and uni pictures. I had a hit tweet, a meme for Tears of the Kingdom that has, let's see when we get to it over here. At last check, we have a little under 168,000 likes on it and 21.8 thousand retweets, which is wild, absolutely wild. I didn't think that it would go there, but it beat the previous record holder, which was that Uno one, by 130,000 likes. Oh no, not the Uno one. The PS5 one was the previous one. All right, the previous. It's now the Tears of the Kingdom PS5. The Uno and the Kirby one are my best contributions to society. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about happened. Splatoon has been fun. Xenoblade's been fun. I went walking a bunch this week. My physical therapy flaked out on me, so I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to just be doing it from home because I don't like having my time not respected by anyone. It's something that's really important to me, especially because of everything I've been through. You should always respect people's time. Don't make commitments if you don't think that you're going to be able to keep them. And you have to be honest with yourself about that. Also, you can be not positive. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You can be hopeful that something will work out, but you also have to be grounded. Everybody has a limited amount of time in this world, And yeah, that's about it. Anything else over here, really? No. Okay, so... almost done scrolling here. So yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry that the weekly updates in general have been pretty depressing or soapboxy. I think a lot about what it is that I actually do or accomplish around here, around anywhere, around my life. You know, when we have guests over for meals and stuff, and they ask my brother, like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm in college, and et cetera, et cetera. And then, you know, eventually the question comes to me, and, you know, I have to make a decision of what do I tell them? Do I say that, do I bring up the fact that I had cancer and kill the conversation? And say, like, I'm not up to anything because I spent 10 years trying to fight cancer? Do I say I don't really do much of anything? Or do I say that I draw anime girls on the internet and make video game videos? And that's how I spend my time. It's pretty pathetic any way you shape it, and you know, that's not a legacy for a person. What I really wish I could tell people is that I go around and I tell, you know, I go around and I spread positivity, which I haven't been doing too much of, but, you know, I want to be the person that encourages other people to do their best, or to be their best, or to do well to other people. Because, you know, there's so much in this world that's just fleeting, and one thing that isn't is the effect that you have on the people around you when you do nice things. You know, it changes them, makes them better people themselves, and you know, it's so much more worthwhile to know that you've changed the world in some way than it is to, you know, draw a dumb picture or make a dumb video or do streaming or whatever. And maybe those are the ways that you make people better around you, but it's really hard to feel in any way, you know, regardless of how you try it. It's really hard to feel if you've actually made a difference, and that's really the wish that I have. But anyway, yeah, I'm very sorry. But you know, hopefully a little bit of time away from things will get me to de-escalate myself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be good to each other, please. For me.